Man, you better be away. Playoffs right there.
What was it like? So many things going on in that game. 60 wins, number one overall. 2 weeks just fall back.
I know. C chose the right time to heal up, huh? I mean, you say what was going through it?
Just that whole that experience.
I mean, shoot. Denver felt like a second home. I mean, all our fans was there, to be honest. So we didn't feel uncomfortable at all. The fans made us feel, you know what I'm saying, like we got somebody out there cheering for us. But during the game, we knew the task at hand. You know, the same thing going into a game. We're not really listening to the noise. We're just working on us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these teams are just in our way. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just in our way to get to our success. So we're working on us. We ain't really playing against the team. We're working on us as a team to get better at basketball and just to play together as a unit, especially when adversity hit.
Obviously, you had Cat first, Jokic, now.
That's like that every year. I think it's like that every year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, seeing those guys over the times, I mean, you start to just, you know guys' habits, and I won't say you can. Nobody can stop somebody in this league, but you can definitely guard them, and you know what I'm saying. Just compete the best way you can. You know what I'm saying, and that's just take the challenge on, and know that person's bread and butter, and try to contest every shot clean.
What's the biggest challenge for them? What's the one thing?
Embiid, man, that dude's smart. He's a smart dude. Man, he's a scorer. He can score the ball. I mean, it ain't no coverage for him. That's the thing right there. It ain't no coverage for him. So, I mean, it's a team effort. It's not one man thing. It's really a team effort to where you have to stop that dude. So that's one thing about him that stands out. The dude, you don't have a coverage. Period.
How good was it to have Chris back on the floor?
Huh?
How good was it to have Chris back?
Oh, it was amazing. Just seeing him, in his progression, getting back. Man, I even felt like he was on the court a little too early. I said, bro, you back here already? I'm like, golly, I thought they said 4. It's 8 games left. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, that's C. Man is a very competitive dude. And, just knowing C and him being on the sideline, I just know he couldn't take it. So, yeah, he had to come back sooner or later, to get some action before this whole thing ramps up. So, I mean, it was great having him out there. I mean, it's like I've been told him, I was like, regardless if you play or not, bro, it still feel like you out there. Because once we come to this bench, we're going to hear you for sure. You know what I'm saying? You not holding back. Not.
Yeah, there was a game early this year where you were sick and you showed up for shoot-around and Monty said he had to tell you, like, yeah, just go home and rest.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I bring that up because you guys have clinched now, and some say, like, okay, it's time to shut down.
Hell
you guys
no.
are not
Hell
that
no.
team. Can you talk through the shared mentality you guys have as players to
Man,
keep playing?
like I said, we're working on us. When it comes to that sit down and all, I mean, dude, how many times you want us to sit down? D Book was out. I was out four times. C was out, COVID, sickness. Like, how many times you want us to be out? I mean, we tired of sitting down. I don't want to sit down no more. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? We feel like we got our rest. Like, the league is doing this and we're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Dudes working on their game every day. We're in the weight room 24/9. Off day was yesterday. We all in here lifting as a team. So it's like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? We ramping up. We getting ready for the playoffs, man. So, I mean, we ain't thinking about no rest. We got all type of stuff to break. We ain't thinking about no rest, man.
To follow up on that, you guys celebrate clinching, getting to 60, obviously, but it's still the mentality, like they're saying, like, we're going to use these 8 games to get better.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Seeing the rest of these dudes are finishing off this thing strong. Working on coverages that we might need in the league. Against teams, when we see them in the playoffs, and try to sustain certain things that might be new for us in the playoffs as well. But these 8 games, we're gonna take advantage of these things and get ready for sure.
What was talking about how he feels like this team doesn't get its flowers and it's deserved sometimes.
Yeah, we don't care about no flowers. You know that though. He says that because he wants his respect, but he knows we don't care about the flowers. We just gonna go to the garden and take him out the yard. It's stealing. Don't do that. Don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? It's free flowers. We're just gonna take ours. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Coach and CP first training camp with this team, they said we hear all the noise. We hear the team. We hear people hyping us up, hearing what we're gonna do. CP3 is down. We just gonna put our head down and work. We still the same team with the humility and down to earth team. We still that team. But on that court, we some dogs.
Just wanted to get your thoughts on Coach of the Year and obviously Monty last year.
I'm telling you, I'm going to Mars if you don't get it. Yeah. Going to Mars if you don't get Coach of the Year.
What you gonna find there?
Don't worry about that. If you don't get it, you will see Phoenix Suns center, Deandre Ayton, headed to Mars because Monty did not get it. I'm playing. Nah, Monty is, man, the toll and I don't even know the man's stress level to like, I don't know, just to come to an organization and do what he do. You know, it started from the bubble where we just accepted everything from him. And he was like, all right, we got you. We got your back. And, you know, we trusted him and he saw that and it made him comfortable, you know, just to be himself. And, you know, we love Monty. Monty know that. I hate that I'm the youngest, but hey, you know what I'm saying? The youngest got to get the tough love.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about last postseason and the home court advantage.
Yeah.
So you guys locked that up. Do you remember, does a specific moment stand out to you when I say the loudest moment, when you remember how loud the crowd got?
Oh, my goodness. Was it game 6? You talking about game 5 in the finals or the
Just anything that comes to mind for you.
Oh, definitely the value.
Yeah.
Value. I can tell you this. When they gave that turnover to us, when Pat Bev hit it off Book's hand, I literally heard like the breath left the whole arena. They're like, that's it. These dudes get this, that's it. Like it's momentum going back to LA. Like, and you know, Monty again kept his cool, rolled up the world's greatest play. You got some great players, and we execute that thing to the T. And the fans didn't know what was going on. I looked up to the skies. I just asked for one opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like something, like Jesus, like give us something. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that value. D-Book with the best screen in the world, and Jay Crowder with the best pass. That was Monty with the best play. That was the loudest I have ever heard that. I couldn't believe. Like I was so shocked, my face was like stuck in the way. Like I hear y'all screaming, but I know that ball. You know what I'm saying? That ball was above the cylinder a little bit. Is that legal? You know what I'm saying? I was just really confused what was going on. But that's the loudest I've ever heard.
You guys were 7-1 in those first 2 games that you got at home. You guys will have that for the rest of the postseason this year as well. Is there an extra level of comfort going into a playoff series when you know you start at home?
Oh, of course. And it's the fans. It's starting with our valley. You know, the people in the valley is just, they ready, man. I just can tell you that. I'm been in these games all season. Every game damn near. As the closer you get, it gets louder and louder. More sellout than sellout. It's standing room only in Footprint Center. It's only standing room. If you want a ticket, you better stand next to the water board or something. So it is our people ready, man. And they know we ready for them. We ready to put a show on for them and really take this thing, man. That's it. We ain't asking for it, we taking it.
I think I have just told us the other day. You guys have been here 1,000 times.
Yeah.
How much did that go really?
It shows. I mean, it showed the last 2 games. Like, you feel me? It really showed, like, when I say, like, I ain't, you know, disrespect to a team, but, like, when we really sit down and make the game a mature game, like, this is how the basketball is supposed to play. This is how a team's supposed to look. We really do that. So when it comes to all the rah-rah and the crowd getting into it, we're the show. You know what I'm saying? I think some teams have never heard their arena loud until we walk up in there like that, you know, because people want to beat us. They want to see the show. So it's like, we know we're against the world still to this day, but we got more, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we sit down and we stay locked in and we play as a unit the way we do. And the way how we confront each other is insane. Like, Coach keeps saying it. He said it all day today. It's really rare to have a team like this. Like, anybody can come up to me and say, DA, I don't like the way you da-da-da-da-da. And I can tell them, okay, I got you. I understand you. I get where you're coming from. And I don't like the way you da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? We know how to talk to your brother. And if that's your brother, you will not disrespect him. So I come a long way. There's a lot of growth and building. And You know what I'm saying? To just come in and, you know, teams throwing the first punch at you and y'all sit back in halftime and say, yo, y'all ready? All right, let's go. It shows. I'm telling you, it's togetherness. I'm telling you. Playing as a unit, that's fun, man. I ain't gonna cap. That's fun. Literally. Make me feel like I guard 94 feet because I got so much help back behind me. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people can say that. You feel me? And everybody making that second effort, not the first one, but the second effort to make sure they brother not left on the island and stuff like that. Yep. That's why Mikhail need to be that defensive player of the year, man. That boy right there. Mind you, I'm shadowing the dude, and I'm seeing what he do. So I was like, oh, you really don't need me. But I'm going to be here because coach want me here. All right. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Mikhail got it, man. Mikhail got it. That's why this team is so fun.
Would that be Saturn then? If
Saturn, of course. I'll go find Pluto. So, you know what I mean? I'll go find it, man. It's all good. Me and Dwayne will be out there. So how do you expect to get the news across if you're not there with me? Come on, man. Come on. You got to do that, man. Come on, man.
You can't be going to
We'll finish with one from Christos in Greece.
Hey, DA, hope you're doing well, first of all. Seeing Chris Paul back in action, seeing D-Book doing what he did during the season, how dominant you feel you can be in this coming up playoffs?
Real dominant. This year I really took the advantage of what the defense gave me in pick and rolls. Last year in the playoffs and finals, I didn't feel like I was much of a threat. And Coach Mont and I, we all sit down and he's put me in situations throughout the season where I can score the ball and be a threat. And it's putting the league on notice. And I'm just going to try and maintain, keep attacking the offensive glass and just being a presence on both ends of the floor to where I'm rolling into the basket, creating offense, and just punishing mismatches and any switching. That's it. All right.
the
The floor is y'all.